We're back in New Mexico. I'm here on a road trip with my friend Tyler Evans. We packed a lot of Mountain Dew and journalistic integrity into his truck and we're heading back to LA. And of course we had to make a stop. And where else would we stop but Roswell, New Mexico? E.T. need loan. As many of you know, in 1947, something crashed into the New Mexico desert. The United States Air Force immediately announced that they had found the remains and the wreckage of a flying saucer. People were extremely excited. Those weird alien flying saucers, one of them has crashed! A flying saucer has crashed! A what now? A what crashed where? A few days later, General Ramey of the United States Air Force held a press conference and told the public, sorry everyone, we were wrong. It turns out it was just a weather balloon, which is like a normal balloon, only not as colorful. But even though that was in 1947, to this very day, people are obsessed with Roswell, New Mexico. They believe an alien spaceship was recovered here in the desert by the US government, and even believe that they recovered little alien bodies. Now I don't know if it's true or not, mostly because I don't work for the United States Air Force, but I decided to pop in to Roswell, New Mexico with my good buddy and road trip partner, professional rock journalist Tyler Evans, to look around downtown and see what we can learn. So let's enjoy the sights, the sounds, and the smells of Roswell.
Unbeknownst to most, this is Paul Stanley's hometown.
That is unusual. Now most people come to Roswell and they want to know, what does the government know? What are they trying to cover up? All I want to know is what kind of intergalactic space creatures create anti-gravity machines that can fly all over the universe and then crash in New Mexico. There's no mountains in the way, barely any telephone poles. Alien driver.
Were you lost? Did you have an accident?
Now I'm not sure if aliens exist or not, but I am sure that commerce is alive and well down here. These alien gift shops literally litter the landscape and they're full of all kinds of wonderful things.
Hello, how are you doing?
Just what I always wanted. The gift shops are highly themed here.
Thank you so much.
Information, anyone?
Oh, just kidding.
Fun inflatable aliens come in 4 sizes and 2 colors here. It does seem like they confuse Star Wars with the story of Roswell quite a bit here.
This gift shop has an alien maze.
Not corn, the kind you get lost in. We're going into the alien maze here in Roswell, New Mexico. Ooh, out of this world.
For $3, you too can enjoy the dioramas in the Roswell Museum. Not official.
What's that out there in the desert? Oh my God. Are you lost, sir? Clearly the aliens were traveling using the latest technology. According to legend, after the government captured the alien bodies, they experimented on them in all kinds of scientific ways. How nefarious. Something went horribly wrong here. Many of the aliens did not survive the experiments. The ETs tried to phone home. They were unsuccessful and locked into these little cages. Before they were sent to Area 51, where not only were other aliens in charge, but operating all the machinery. This guy, Chris Warren, believes that the aliens here at Area 51 invented all of our technology and iPhones. For Christmas, I'm going to buy him a tinfoil hat. After you check out the dioramas in the maze, you can come here to the Mos Eisley Cantina and have your birthday party. Mos Eisley Cantina is probably trademarked, so we'll call it the Ross Eisley Cantina. This is the most fun I've ever had! Most people think the aliens were coming here to make contact, but really, they just wanted to enjoy a nice Coke. Thirsty? Tyler, what do you think about Roswell?
I believe.
It was right here the whole time. The headquarters. This store rocks. Now all that cheesy stuff is great, But for the serious, discerning UFO researcher, we have the UFO Museum and Research Center of Roswell, New Mexico. Aliens. Now again, this is only for your serious researcher, because here at the Research Center, they don't think it happened, they know it happened. Here at the Research Center, you won't see pictures of cutesy aliens or tacky souvenirs. All you're gonna see is the hard evidence. Here's Chris. He's learning. Can you read, bro? This is Mac Brazel. He worked on the Foster Sheep Ranch where debris was scattered across the landscape. He is one of the first people to report the crash. According to Mac Brazel, some of the pieces were covered with strange hieroglyphics. After they had taken all the debris and cleaned up the crash site, they conveniently declared that all we had found out there was a crashed weather balloon. Of course, nobody believed the crappy weather balloon story, so the Army came up with another story that the little bodies found out at the crash site were these crash test dummies.
The only problem is they didn't start using these until 1952.
Strange metals were found out in the desert on some of the digs. Strange government documents have been uncovered. Eyewitness deathbed testimony has been given. There's a lot of evidence that leads one to wonder what really happened here. And of course, we can only wonder, if aliens crashed here, where are the bodies? Clearly, many people believe that aliens are among us. Could this man be an alien? Could this man be an alien? To this very day, hundreds of photographs, documents, all kinds of stuff pours in to the UFO Museum here in Roswell, and they put it in their research library. Here's just some of the many photographs that people claim are evidence of extraterrestrial, unidentified, flying objects. This museum really covers it all. Everything from crop circles to Canadians. This museum is huge and awesome and full of all kinds of fantastic stuff. Dioramas, documents, photographs, Christmas lights, wood, interpretive displays, Martin Sheen, this guy. They are clearly trying to look into every nook and cranny. Along with all the information and all the dioramas here, the real crown jewel is this newspaper-covered horse. Wow. I'm cool. Now I, for one, could have spent the rest of my life looking at this great museum. But it was closing time and they herded us out through the gift shop and back out onto the streets. Maybe we were just getting a little too close to the truth. They're still covering it up. Well, the sun is going down here in fantastic Roswell, New Mexico. Before any more strange things happen in the night here, we've got to be back on the road. Till next time, bye-bye. One more mystery. Where does this trail lead?
A grapefruit. Oh, hello.
Greetings, humans. Welcome. Welcome to the coolest alien shop in the galaxy and home of the famous spacewalk. There's still nothing like it any place in the world, and they haven't raised the price in 12 years.